Food Run is back, and with it, the hunt for the best fast food in Los Angeles. During Capcom Cup, we talked fighting games and burgers. Find out Filipino Champ's thoughts on Street Fighter V and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. PR Balrog discusses the value of properly popping off, and Ryan Hart and Zorine T talk about cultivating a new Street Fighter scene. All this and more on our Capcom Cup episodes of Food Run. We're here at The Habit, which I've actually never had. When we asked you for some place, you were like, well, I'm on a diet. So I'm like, all right, we're going to Five Guys. We've never been there, but there's not that many Five Guys around here. So we ended up at The Habit anyways, which you are familiar with. So you got yourself a nice little veggie burger there.
Yes.
That veggie burger looks sad.
It looks very planty.
It looks sad.
It's okay. God damn, that's not good.
No. Be real with me. You really like eating that stuff?
Yeah.
Take me back then to when you were thinking about like that retirement.
I started working. I couldn't practice. I could tell that my performance was just not good, you know? Even though I was doing well, because I was still doing well, I just felt that when I was playing, my decisions were just not right. They were just terrible. Sometimes I just looked at a stick and I was like, what's going on? Like, this is not me. So I said, maybe this is the time to pass the torch finally, you know?
How old are you?
I am 29 now.
I mean, you're not even 30 years old. We got guys kicking around here that are pushing 40 now.
Yeah.
And this guy's over here like, oh, it's time to pass the torch.
Yeah.
And don't even tell me you've accomplished all of the things that you've wanted to accomplish.
I have not.
Okay.
Of course not. Of course not.
So you're over here thinking about passing
things.
the torch, and the rest of us are like, dude, come on.
Yeah, everybody was like, oh, you're crazy, oh, you're coming back, etc. And, you know, I was like, yeah, sure. I'm definitely not coming back, blah, blah, blah.
How long did it last?
6 months. It was 6 months. My fiance said, like, I don't know why you stopped playing. She literally told me, you're stupid, like, just go play. Like, what is wrong with you, you know? So after she told me that, I started playing back again. I kept going. I'm like, oh, it feels good to be back again. And I finally found time to, like, practice, play. I learned to not make decisions way too fast without looking into it.
One of my favorite stories is how much respect Bonchan has for you. How does that make you feel?
It's actually very heartening that, you know, a player like him, I mean, we used to take jab at each other, right? Like, just ran, like, I remember him talking in Topanga that it was like, it's just PR Rock, don't worry about it. I was like, damn, he said that? So then after that, I started tweeting, you know, like random shit about Bonchan, you know, it was all fun and games, you know, and I like that he respects that, because I feel like nowadays we need to have rivalries like that, right? There's no rivalries like back in the day, like the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 days or like the CBS 2 days. There's that isn't here.
Where do you think they went?
The people just, I guess they don't want it or something. But like, when I see a person that they haven't beaten before, or they struggle with it,
right?
You know, like that pop off after, like that, yes, like I finally beat him. That doesn't appear here anymore. I don't see it.
I guess if you beat Daigo sometimes.
Yeah, but if I was K-Bra, I would have been like, oh, you know, like something like that.
Yeah.
But right now, I don't see anybody like popping off like before. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of pop-offs.
Yeah.
But when I beat Bonchan at Evo, I have not beaten Bonchan in like 2 years. So when I beat him at Evo, that was my pop-off. I went up like this, and you can see like the whole crowd. Because I play for the people too, right? I love playing for the people. It's amazing. It's really, but the respect that I have for him, you know, I even told him, I looked at him, just, please don't worry about that. He's like, oh, it's okay, don't worry.
I think he gets it.
Right? So I like that. That's a rivalry. because I finally beat him, and I know he wants to beat me really bad back. So I like that.
We know you've been on record with some of your issues with Street Fighter V.
Mm-hmm.
But I really want to ask you this, face to face.
Yeah.
Do you like the game?
I love the game when I'm playing it.
Yeah.
But whenever...
I mean, I watch you stream.
Yeah.
Like, and you're having fun with it, you know? Like,
but,
wacky stuff happens and you're laughing. And, yeah.
But the thing is, a lot of characters just have to take all the pressure. It makes absolutely no sense to me. I still feel that watching Street Fighter 4 is better right now than watching Street Fighter 5.
Really?
But that is my opinion.
I can't watch Street Fighter 4.
I mean...
I can't. I
can't watch CN play. CN makes me want to go to bed.
Wait, he plays any character or...
Even Ged.
Okay.
Like, look, these are the players that I cannot watch. I cannot watch Justin. I tell him all the time, he's
pretty lame.
When we go back to PSX and I see Justin, I'm going to tell you are mad boring. I'm definitely going to tell him that, because he is boring. Second one is CN, the second most boring player in the world. Third, I think Filipino champ is so boring too. Like I told him, like, yeah, his Dalsim is so sick, blah blah blah, but God damn, at least rush a little bit. Why are you always running? I don't like that.
Wow, so we just got a top 3 most boring players list.
No, most boring as in their playstyle. They're not boring.
Right.
They're really good people.
Right.
Like, I love them.
Yes.
But in their playstyles, nah, I'm good. One more. I think Snake Eyes is really boring too. I'm sorry. I really think he's mad boring.
He doesn't have much choice.
I know, but it's not his fault, but it's still boring. I love you guys. Please don't.
Street Fighter 4.
Yeah. I'm gonna say something that Campbell Bucktooth told me.
Oh, okay.
We were actually drinking, and I was complaining so much, and he's like, "Dude, it's okay to be bad." So he said that. I'm like, "Damn, you're right." So then I shut up, and then we started talking about strategies and stuff. It was pretty funny, but I think that's a good way of seeing it. You can't be good all the time. You have to earn it.
What do you think young or newer people to all of this need to do to kind of be in your spot as a pro gamer? Like, I got a team, there's sponsors, all of that.
To be successful, of course, you need results. Mm-hmm. But I always said that your image is more important than your results. Mm-hmm. So practice as much as you can. Be the best that you can also. In the camera, outside the camera. If you're hearing this, you're probably the underdog. Always take advantage from that position. If you beat a pro player, what can you do to make that into a bigger thing? That's when you start talking to sponsors. That's when you start, like, looking around, like, what do I need to do? Our tournament winnings are usually like 5% of our actual money income when it comes to pro gaming. So that's why I always tell people results aren't everything.
There's a new Marvel game coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you saw the trailer.
Was that Supergirl? That was Supergirl.
That
right?
was Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Yes.
See, that's much I know about Marvel.
The current version of Captain Marvel.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh boy.
I'm definitely playing her.
Okay. All right.
She looks mad good.
Okay.
She looks mad good. So I hope they don't take the same,
Street
direction. Exactly. I'm happy that you said it, not me. So yeah, I hope they don't take that route, because I really hate defensive gems.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. I can't really comment on anything because I really don't know.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, but am I going to play Marvel? Definitely.
Competitively?
Definitely. Why? Because I want to beat Chris G.
Oh.
I want to beat Justin. And I want to beat Ryan.
You want to be the God Slayer?
I'm already the God Slayer.
Okay. Do you think you're going to be able to compete at the highest level that you would like to while playing multiple games now?
I will play both games. I'll try to be like top tier in the game too.
Yeah.
So hopefully I can get like like KOF 2. I really like the game. So.
All right, last thought.
Yeah.
2017. Do you consider retiring again or not?
Mm-hmm.
Do you make a top 8 at EVO? Do you make Capcom Cup?
Am I going to make top 8 at EVO? 50-50.
Okay.
Am I going to get into Capcom Cup? I think getting to Capcom Cup is easier than getting into EVO top 8.
Yeah.
And am I going to retire? I'm definitely not retiring.
Okay.
So please, I know everybody's gonna keep telling me, oh, but you retired already, blah, blah, blah. Please don't stop. I retired 2 years ago and I came back 2 years ago. So please stop telling me that I retired and I'm back. No, I've been back for 2 years already.
Okay.
So please.
It's all right. PR Balrog, how was the burger?
It was pretty good. I mean, I ate mine, you didn't eat yours.
Good.
It seems like my fries were better than yours too. So
This is true. So, but you got the sweet potato fries, so maybe those
Yeah.
are more S plus tier.
I told you I knew this place.
This you did. Next time we're going to Five Guys and forget your diet.
Okay.
I'm blowing you up on the diet. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you guys.
Talking with you. You know how much I enjoy being around you,
Thanks.
and of course I love seeing you at events.
Thanks.
So that's why I don't want you to retire. I want to see you competing for forever.
Well,
And
you got your wish.
I'm getting my wish.
Yes.
That's all I can ask for then. Thanks, man.
Thank you.